Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I feel like I've been away for ages. I'm like on holiday. I haven't, I didn't upload a video yesterday. It hasn't been every day, which is really nice. So I'm here. I feel like I'm on holiday. I do want to check in on the energies. I'm extremely settled. I don't want to say tired. I feel very sleepy. I know I'm resting. It's nice to rest. It's nice to rest. Resting in peace. Okay. It was a kind of here. Let's pull some cards. I've got Lily sitting on the edge of the table. She was just rubbing her face against the screen. Why are you putting the coffee over there? I don't know. Come back. Come back and finish what you started. Don't leave me hanging on. Right, let's see what the cards want to say. It's nice to do a collective reading. So I don't actually know what the story is going to be. It's different. When you take some time out, you really do take some time out from actually tapping into the energy. So as soon as this camera goes on, and it's like action, we get a really good story. We get a really good story. We do. We get the most accurate story because my focus is on the collective. Okay. What are we going to do? A Celtic cross? Okay. Let's do a Celtic cross. Can I have a look? I can. Okay, we're talking about happiness. And the block to happiness is, well, there isn't a block, Divine Feminine. You're coming up as the block. So this is about you being optimistic, but I feel that the Divine Masculine's happy. And he's like ready to come back and finish what he started. Two of Cups wanted to flip over there. So he's wanting to return. Current energy. There he is with that pentacle. It's been a long time coming. That's current energy, looking into the future. We have the Divine Masculine carrying a heavy burden. He's still hiding. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this challenge, being the Divine Feminine. Seeing as we're talking about happiness, and it looks like the Divine Masculine is wanting to be happy. Are you happy, Divine Feminine? So he's carrying some burdens into the future. Now, the other thing that's coming through is that he may not have cleared through all of his karma. He may not be in this very settled, contented, resting in peace state. You are Divine Feminine, which is important because you might be able to help him unload some of them burdens because they're not going to affect you. So he may be coming in with some challenges. Okay, he may not be as peaceful and as restful as you. Let's look at the assistance behind the scenes. He's working towards releasing. He's working hard in the physical. I feel like he could do with some guidance because he's working on his pentacles. So I feel like, interesting. I felt like I was going to be like giving you the title of a new Wallace and Gromit film. Okay, what was it? I don't know. I had a really good title. Oh, The Wrong Approach. You want more cheese, Gromit? You need to give more smiles. It was seriously a Wallace and Gromit film. The Wrong Approach. Oh. Okay. Right, so behind the scenes, the Divine Masculine's working hard in the physical. This is good. I feel like he might have his approach when it comes to approaching you, Divine Feminine. He's happy about that. But I feel like this is you highlighting to him he could be taking the wrong approach when it comes to money and the way that the Divine Masculine's going about things. So there's definitely this energy of you helping him to release some pressures. These are precious. These are precious. These are precious to him. Okay. These are precious, though. Pressures that are in the physical. They mean a lot to him. He's finding it really hard to release these burdens that he's carrying. Okay. Let's have a look at how, let's see who comes out, whoever is feeling about this situation. Lily's just got down. Okay, so we have the Divine Feminines. That's nice. Because while I was kind of pulling this card in my head, I was just singing like, because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. So that's kind of like releasing all the pressures. The roof's coming down. The roof, the roof. The roof is on fire. Fuck. Anyway, so helping him to release the pressures. How you're feeling about this situation, it's the Divine Feminine's energy. So this is a good thing. This is, it feels as if this is when you can step into your role. Okay, it is about the approach. You don't want to have the wrong approach when it comes to this. Your gentle, guiding, nurturing, loving hand should be enough. You'll be able to point him, not like an aggressive, you need to do this way, no pointing like fingers. So you're going to help him not to point fingers, especially when it comes to these burdens that have been weighing heavy on his mind, on his heart. He wants to hide behind them rather than talk about them. Gentle persuasion. Divine Feminine. What I'm picking up here, because the Nine of Pentacles, she's talking to a bird. So you may already be receiving these telepathically. So start to practice helping your masculine as you're like having a little private chat with them. You know, when you go into that space, when you're connecting. And actually see whether or not you can actually help to resolve some of these issues now, energetically. Okay? And believe that it will work. It's all about your belief behind this. Okay, how is this affecting others? So you're feeling celebrated, as if you have a role within this. How this is affecting others, it's going to affect the King of Love, the King of Cups, which makes him emotionally stable. This might have something about getting over a marriage, seeing as he's got a ring on his finger there. It's not on his wedding finger. Okay, so this could be about delicately approaching situations that feels like they're sore, it's tender. The whole thing was a big burden. Okay, hopes or fears. Should we have a look? I feel like this is going to be, this is you, Divine Feminine, finding out what state the Divine Masculine's in. So let's have a look if any fears want to come out. Okay, a knight in shining armour. Hopes or fears. He's definitely wanting to come charging in now. It feels like the universe gives him this like kick up, this swift kick up the bum. Interesting. Out of his helmet here. Looks a bit like a spout to a kettle. Little wormies flying out here. It's like opening up a can of worms. Let's open them up. Let's see what's crawling around in there. Okay. So I actually feel like there's not much that's going to stop the Divine Masculine. There's not much. Financial issues. There might not be much as in within like the financial pot, and that might have something to do with a dissolvement of a marriage, settlement. So it's like you're feeling settled, Divine Feminine. Or the Divine Masculine may feel a little bit unsettled about a settlement, feeling as if it hasn't gone in his favour, but then he needs to look at the story from a different perspective, like from the Divine Feminine's perspective. So if you can kind of slip into that that energy now, Divine Feminine? Okay. It feels very much as if you're going to practice your counselling. That's the outcome. Helping the Divine Masculine through the transition. Seeing the light, you can see that there's another person here. They're not really interested in him. He's wounded. He's looking up to the chapel for some respite. That's what I feel the Divine Feminine's been taking. Okay. Wow. That's a good story. Excuse me. Destiny. The wheel's about to turn. We're going to find out some more. We've got the romance angels on the table. Let's clarify this. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on. The Divine Masculine's got his hat on. And he's coming out to play. Is he? He's wanting to. That's the energy. So let's have a look at the sun energy. Fresh, vibrance. He wants some new ideas. He wants to go again. It's the energy of joy. It feels like he's recuperated. And he's ready for a new love. Okay, he's ready for love. He's ready for you, the Divine Feminine. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I feel that that's because he has moved someone else out of the picture. I don't know why I want to say that, but it's about moving someone else out of the picture. The Divine Masculine, new love. With the Divine Feminine, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It's feeling romantic. Okay. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signalling the introduction of someone new into your love life. Perhaps you've recently met this person and your interest was piqued. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. Yes, they will. It's got this helmet on here, and it's got like angel wings on it, as if he's been like directed. Here's a Divine Feminine. As you can see, she has angels around her. The birds are sending her messages. I just watched, I was at the back door, and I was just looking out, and the birds, they start to put on a display for me. It's amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I was just standing there in awe, just watching it. If I tried to record it, they stop. Okay, that's not the name of the game. It's for you to see. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. So it kind of comes with your own belief systems and when you receive those messages. So putting on quite a display here. Look at him with his helmet. You can see it's him. Look. So that's kind of saying you can see it's him. Look, open your eyes to the signs, synchronizations. Okay. Of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get an insight into your feelings. Now, seeing as I've picked up that about the Divine Masculine, I feel like he's got out of a committed relationship, but he could be asking you for guidance on how to do this. That is a possibility. Just as I said that I felt like you was going to be stepping into a counsellor role, Divine Feminine. Of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. The Divine Masculine might be needing to actually do this first with you, Divine Feminine, so that he can release the burden, and it feels like actually release the any other attachments. Okay. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. So I want to say that this is kind of the guilt of playing you, Divine Feminine, and choosing another person. That the guilt of that affair, the connection that the Divine Masculine has with you is now very heavy, weighing very heavy on him. So while running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues within your present situation. Doesn't say that. I was taken to open up a can of worms here. Once you open it up, it's open. So it's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. So I feel this is what the Divine Masculine's working through. Actually, where did it go wrong with, his current partner, his ex, the person that he was committed to, but wasn't, because he found love, a new love within the Divine Feminine here. So this card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. I'm actually feeling that this is a Divine Feminine knowing that she deserves a divine love. This is actually weighing heavy on the Divine Masculine's mind as well. I want to sing a song about a postman coming. I can't actually think of any songs. I'm sure there's a real popular one about postmen. Anyway, a message. So this here is for you, Divine Feminine. This card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person, and your Divine Masculine's not stupid. He knows that you deserve a divine love. You are love. You are lovable. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards, and that's what you have. It's the faith in true love. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. Okay, so you're absolutely open to sign synchronizations to embrace this new love that's on the agenda, and you know it is. Your Divine Masculine's very aware that that time could be approaching. He could actually be coming forward to see what your status is like, okay, before he actually drops the burden. It's like he's needing to know where you stand before he makes a decision. Okay, so I believe we read all of, yes, new love. Also, you'll never know when your partner will arrive, so be ready. Be ready to be ready. Let's get a romance angels for the block, which is the Nine of Pentacles. I actually felt there was no block. The Divine Masculine's coming forth. Divine Feminine, this is about you actually helping, stepping into your status. You need to keep an open mind. And also, this is what you're helping to do, open up the Divine Masculine's mind. He looks very serious here. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I'm feeling as if the Divine Feminine's wisdom is going to be able to help answer some questions for the Divine Masculine. Let's have a read. Keep an open mind. The Romance Angel sent this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. No expectations here, guys. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her potential. And I feel that this is the Divine Masculine, realising that he already met the person that he loves, true love. He feels true love with, but he had overlooked her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet, even if there isn't an initial attraction. At the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. I feel like the Divine Masculine is really starting to realise that there's no one quite like you, Divine Feminine. And that he's got a true friend within you as well. You may make a new friend. He misses you, Divine Feminine. Two of Cups. Union, spiritual union first, guys. You should be connecting with your Divine Masculine. You should be able to assist him. Tap in. Turn on the radio, see what the lyrics are. Open up a book. They should give you insight into where your Divine Masculine is and then help to counsel him. Okay. Romance angels, what would you like to say about this past energy? It feels like in the past you have done this. You may have stopped doing this, but it feels like it's a major part of the process. And I also feel that in the past you've also offered your help in the physical expressions of love. Just because the lion's scowling here at the Divine Masculine, as if to say you refused it in the past. You know that your Divine Feminine is very wise. So it's kind of the energy he knows where to go. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I believe that you had your heart open once upon a time, Divine Feminine. And then it feels like you've been blocked. See how the angels are around you protecting yourself. It feels like it's the realisation of Divine Masculine had to come to on his own. Okay, so it's like you were protected by the angels here. It's like, seriously, this is true love and you have to be open to understanding this journey, this connection that the two of you share. And it's like the Divine Masculine's not allowed near until he understands that it's safe to love you and to trust you. You're like no other. So the past energy is, this card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. And that's why he's blocking himself off. So he wasn't allowed near you. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you'll allow inside. And it said that he had overlooked a romantic relationship with you. So he wants to allow romance in now. It's like, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. That's the Mother Mary speaking. Okay. She came to him. If you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Understand why there's this, I suppose, runner, chaser. Runner, chaser. Okay, that's what I feel the energy is now. He's actually going to be running after you, chasing after you now, Divine Feminine. Okay, because he's repelled the sensitive partner that he was trying to attract. Instead of allowing it in, he pushed it away. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Okay, so I feel the Divine Masculine is most definitely following his inner guidance now. It's protecting him and simultaneously allowing him to feel loved and loving. Just and this loving feeling is coming through. It wants to be expressed to you, Divine Feminine. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. And he wants to open up his heart about these burdens. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, but he gets the whole package with you, Divine Feminine, into your life, and they'll do so. He has to ask for the assistance, and it's like the only person he knows now. He's like kind of had a list, got it down to, it's just 2 remains. Divine Feminine. Now, I've spoken to Divine Masculines, I'm talking like in the past, and years ago, like 1, 2 years ago, and they would say to me, no matter what direction I try and distract myself, it always brings me back to her. It's just her. It don't matter what kind of, they always say, I was then back at your table having a reading. It's quite, it's beautiful because they do try and escape, but it just keeps coming back. No matter what, it just comes back to the Divine Feminine, comes back to her. So I suppose I've been like in a hermit mode for a couple of years. So that was when I was like kind of really out there, mixing face to face with people. But I remember the importance of remembering that comment. Okay, so ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. Well, I believe this is all too much pressure now, so it's not until the Divine Masculine can open his heart to the Divine Feminine, truly, madly, deeply, that he will then and only then be allowed access to her. Remember, rejection is a form of protection. Knight of Pentacles here in the current energy, so he's ready, he's prepared. Looks like he's got love coming out of his helmet here. Greeny, it's like a greeny smoke. Okay, I feel a lot's happened since Halloween. A lot's happened. So he's on his horse. He's got his pentacle. We know that that's the slowest night. He stays at home and observes everything. I want to say he sometimes gets others to do the dirty work, which makes me feel that he was someone that maybe done it all. Now he's delegating responsibilities. Is what he needs to do. He's not the only one that has to do like all the, I want to say cook. If he's down at home, the cooking, the cleaning, the whatever else is gleaming. So providing the money. This is the energy of delegating. When you have the Ten of Wands, you would advise someone that you need that not all those burdens are yours. Have a look at all of them. And I bet you're carrying other people's responsibilities, other people's burdens. It's not your story. And you would advise for them to be handed back. You need to drop them and just tell yourself, this isn't my issue. I'm not here to solve this. Okay. So let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. I've become all congested. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Current energy. Unrequited love. When I saw the honeymoon, a lot of people, I mean, our country's just gone into national lockdown again for 4 weeks. So this is kind of like, no, it's not like being on honeymoon, being stuck. I feel like I'm on like a honeymoon. It's just beautiful. The energy is really nice. I can do what I want. There's no one on my back. It's just a really nice. I really am like a lady of leisure. I can do, and it feels really comfortable. So this energy of Knight of Pentacles, being stuck at home, delegating jobs because he's not here to do all the dirty work. It's unrequited love. It's been, so I want to say that lockdown has been a big eye-opener for the Divine Masculine, that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That's not happening. But if you are in lockdown, who would you like to be locked up with? And it's like, well, my Divine Feminine. Big realisation. So I don't know if he's kind of saying goodbye and he's going here, but unrequited love. And this has been on the cards for a long time. And it feels like the Divine Masculine knows that. Okay, so it feels like it's a perfect opportunity. So we have the burdens coming. I'm not going to read those 2 cards. Cool. We have it's like they don't want you to know. They're hiding behind it. You will find out with gentle persuasion. But you'll know when the timing's right. Your timing needs to be impeccable. Okay, because I was going to say last week, this week, earlier on, was it in the week? I spoke about not probing, speaking about the past. Maybe not speaking about the past, what's happened between you and the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine has other things that are more precious, pressing upon him, rather than trying to explain like what's gone on between you and him. It's more about what's going on with him. Is he okay? Well, let's have a look. So it isn't about you, Divine Feminine. Don't make this about you. This is about the Divine Masculine and your role as the Divine Feminine. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you're definitely helping him with releasing an ex and the damage. Oh, I felt like he feels like he's damaged goods. The damage that's been done. Release your ex. Let's have a look at the guidance in the future. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness. That's what we're talking about today, the Sun card, happiness. Feelings of freedom and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. Now, you're the Divine Feminine. You will sense the presence. You will know that the past is pressing on the Divine Masculine, and you're going to know how to clear that. You'll have the right words. And if you think you don't have the right words, then they're not going to come out, are they? So just trust the Divine, that the right words will flow. Don't think too much into this. And don't think about whether, oh, should I have said that? Maybe I said the wrong thing. You can never say the wrong thing. Okay? So don't think into it. Just allow the words to flow. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old familiar feelings arise or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. Now, the Divine Masculine's attracting you now, okay? And you're not like him or her. You're unique. You're the Divine Feminine, and he trusts you. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. You can call upon them to do this for your Divine Masculine right now. But you will be helping him in the physical to do this. But it starts now. The work starts now. Okay. Behind the scenes, well, the work starts now. Divine Masculine's working on this. I felt like it was something to do with his pentacles, didn't I? The money. I'm just trying to think what I came out with originally when I went through the story. And I felt like this was also guidance on money. Okay. It feels like you've got lots of money to make together. You don't need to worry about that one. The Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine will be very abundantly rich in all aspects of their lives. There's no fear of that. There's no doubt of that. That's the outcome. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you're ascending more now, okay, we're still talking energetically. Engagement. He's wanting to engage with you, Divine Feminine, but I'm very much feeling the pressures in the outside world may need you to energetically connect. And it's going to do the world of good. They're wanting you to do this. Okay, so let's have a look at the engagement. Remember, this is behind the scenes. Divine Masculine's working hard. Congratulations. This card signals pending nuptials, beginning with a romantic engagement. Even if you're not presently in a relationship, the romance angels can see one upon your horizon. This card comes to you as reassurance, specifically so that you'll choose to release any worries about whether you'll get married, because you will. It's a done deal. But it comes after you do the work. Unconditional love, we're talking about here. Deep romantic love in which you feel treasured is in the cards for you. So it feels like, because I've said that word precious. Oh, my precious. I can call them. Okay. The ring. The divine masculine might be trying to get his ring back from someone. It feels like someone's greedy and sneaky, especially when it comes to money. Anyway, we'll have a look. But whatever he's going through might be precious to him, but he treasures you, divine feminine. You're his treasure. That's really beautiful. Let's get back to this. Okay, I just want to reread that part. This card comes to you as reassurance, specifically so that you'll choose to release any worries about whether you'll get married, because you will, of course. It's God's will, isn't it? That this connection occurs. It has occurred. Okay, so this card comes to you as reassurance, specifically so that you can choose to release any worries about whether you'll get married, because you will. Deep romantic love in which you feel treasured is in the cards for you. The deepest meaning of this card relates to commitment. First, you commit to taking care of yourself, and that's what the divine masculine's doing. And that's what you've done. You should be taking care of yourself, divine feminine. You're able to take care of another now, your divine counterpart. First, you commit to taking care of yourself. You establish boundaries about what you will and won't accept in your relationships and in other areas, other life areas, such as career, home, lifestyle, and so on. This is the divine masculine doing his clearing. And you're going to energetically help him. That you've got the script there. You can do that in whatever way that you feel. This person was like ceremonially burning a letter. So whatever practice you feel will work, do that to help take the pressure off the divine masculine. Okay, so you establish boundaries about what you will and won't accept in your relationships and in other life areas such as career, home, lifestyle, and so on. Next, you honour your self-commitment by taking decisive action and telling others how you truthfully feel about their behaviour. And it feels like he actually tells this other person that he was committed to in the past, but wasn't, because there's the weight of an affair on his back. He's actually expressing how he truly feels, and it's unrequited love. Okay. So next, you honour your self-commitment by taking decisive action and telling others how you truthfully feel about their behaviour. As you commit to yourself, the universe sends you additional experiences of loving commitments, including the promise of marriage. Then he's drawn towards the divine feminine. Can you see how your relationship is ascending? It's beautiful. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been walking like a dog. Okay. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. I don't know if they're the words. I think they might be. Whether you should be sleeping or you are sleeping like a log. Well, I'm sleeping like a log, like, all the time. Oh. Okay. 3 of Cups, how you're feeling about this. Divine Feminine, you're worth celebrating. You are celebrating yourself. You're celebrating your role within this. And we have a wedding. Because it's a promise. You know that. Okay. This situation involves marriage. So I feel not only do you feel the release of an ex taking place, knowing that the Divine Masculine is doing what he's needing to do in the right order. The order of love. And there's wedding on the cards for you. So celebrate celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Opens up a doorway to your heart, doesn't it? You drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. And I want to say because the Divine Masculine is releasing someone that he was married to. That wasn't his true Divine Feminine, his true love. So that he can marry his true love. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and asks you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead to new romance for you. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. So very interesting here because I feel these are issues that could be a burden for the Divine Masculine. Old belief systems, your parents' beliefs of how marriage is and how it should be and what's expected of you within a marriage. Okay. In a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intentions of healing your heart and your relationship. Perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counsellor to help you both sort out how you feel. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. Deep understanding here, worth waiting for is next. This is beautiful. How's this affecting others? King of Cups. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, and I spoke about his ring. In which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and you renew your heart's willingness to love. King of Cups. Speak to us, King of Cups. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Nice, because the Divine Masculine, he is really observing what's going on around him. As you can see, he's kind of chilling out here. It's like he's delegating back those burdens. Allow him to do what he needs to do. Let go of control issues, Divine Feminine, because it's coming. And allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. So the Divine Masculine, he's surrendered. It's a state of surrender. The romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. Now I've covered up those other characters. This is the Divine Masculine looking at himself. Step out of your own way. Allow love to be. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Hand those burdens back. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences. Of course, he prefers the Divine Feminine's company. Practice visualizations and hold intentions. His intentions to get out of there and get to you, the Divine Feminine. Okay, but he's doing it the right way. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. So be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. And I feel the Divine Masculine has been praying for help within his current situation, and all it keeps coming back to is the Divine Feminine. That's where he's going to receive the help that he's asking for. He's being told where to go. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. And I spoke about not needing a script, Divine Feminine. You have the divine script here. Okay. Which you actually want to say, thank the Lord. You don't have to think about writing, editing. Just allow what to be will be. It will come out. So let's have a look at this. This that is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. And I feel that the love for the Divine Feminine is just so intense and scary that it's like anything but don't make me face that. But that's what the Divine Masculine does have to face. And he's sent straight back to it. The one thing that he fears is the intensity of this true love. Okay, so please call upon the romance angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. So here we are. Universe, like I said, is giving the Divine Masculine one hell of a push out of hell and into happiness. Very quick. It's like he doesn't even have time to think. He just acts. Knight of Swords, knight in shining armour. Okay. I've been polishing up his armour for quite a while, preparing. Deception. Okay, interesting, because I feel first, the Divine Feminine, she's taken off her mask here. The angel's actually taken it off, okay. Now, interesting that he's charging in that way with the sword, and I feel like, well, if little Cupid moves out of the way here, the Divine Masculine's wanting to see the truth, so it's like he wants to cut away any masks. And you think that the Divine Feminine's feels like she has like a Phantom of the Opera mask on. The Phantom of the Opera is here. Inside my mind. I can't go that deep, but that's how deep it goes. And it's kind of like the feminine here is like reassuring this masculine. It's like, it's okay. We've all been hiding behind a mask. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So it's very much like the truth is going to be shown, told, seen. What did I say here? It's a bit of a scene. Someone's been moved out of the picture. Do I want to read this? Charging after deception, which means not wanting to be deceived by anything or anyone anymore. Just wanting to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, let it be known. Deception. Should we read this? Hopes or fears? Let's do it. This card is a loving nudge for you to be aware. To be aware. Doesn't say that, it says to beware. This card is a loving nudge for you to beware of deception within a relationship. This could involve something mild, such as run-of-the-mill politeness, where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down, you know what this card pertains to. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand to reveal the truth about this situation to my conscious awareness. Then notice and trust the signs that follow. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. Okay, next, going through the transition. Okay, I feel like all the talking's been done here with this one, and he's now looking up for some respite. What's inside that chapel? He's looking for clear signs and indications to follow. What's in there? You're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. This is beautiful, guys. Can you see how you're helping Divine Feminine here? You're calling in your Divine Masculine. He can hear it, he can feel it, and he wants it. You, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you share time in heaven and in other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, co-workers and romantic partners. And this is something that you're going to be able to help explain to your divine masculine. The difference between soulmates and your romantic soulmate, your divine twin flame, your counterpart, in a way that they're going to be able to understand. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomise the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humour, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. Beautiful reading. Destiny's at play here. Oh, not the 10, it's the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords has been coming out quite a lot, but 9 of Swords, good to see. It's not as heavy as the 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck was Destiny. Bottom of the Romance Angels is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I look like I've got a shiny boob, can you see? It's like glitter in here. It's like a little prince. Paw prince. Lucy, get on with the reading. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the Romance Angels. You've been harbouring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation. However, it will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counsellor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and towards resolution. You can also gain support from free groups such as Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, or Al Anon. Meetings are held internationally and online, and you can find them through your internet search engine. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. Well. Let's just pull some Channel of Love cards here. Make a wish. I was told to do that last night, to wish upon a star, and I done it before I went to sleep. Then it says divine intervention, and then the awakening of the student. Do what you're told, guys. Tradition. The Hierophant. Everything's going to plan. Okay, this is the way that it's meant to go. We have tradition here. You're just not too clued up on these new traditions. You should be clued up. It's like you're getting the hang of it. Okay. Let's have a look at the Angels of Light. Beauty. The outer world is a reflection of your inner, so focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. This is your role, Divine Feminine, when it comes to your Divine Masculine. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Your affirmation: I recognise my beauty and that of others. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Okay. We are going to get a Mother Mary, but I was looking for, okay. I didn't know I was looking for love until I found you. We're going to end with a Mother Mary card. It's 11:44 nearly. It's 11:43, but I know it's going to click over. Okay. Waking up all light workers here. It's not 11:44 yet. All I'm singing in my head is the Boo Radleys. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. See the sun shining from your eyes. Are they shining from your eyes? Or is the sun shining for your eyes? But it's all nice and bright. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Boo Radleys. Boo Radley was from To Kill a Mockingbird. That's who Boo Radley is. Okay. 11:44, Our Lady of Comfort. It's beautiful because we've been hanging on the 43 there for a while. And it's 43. Okay. It's just someone missing. No one's missing. Okay. It's all going perfectly to plan. 43. Let's have a look at this. Our Lady of Comfort. Even though you may not see me, I am holding your hand. Even though you may not hear me, I am speaking through your heart. I am never far away from you. I am by your side with love, guidance and protection always. You are my own. I could not bear to be apart from you. Receive my message of comfort and peace now. Our Lady of Comfort brings you angels of peace. She is at your side. If you have wondered if the divine is more real than you ever believed, if you have been in conscious divine connection, the oracle of Our Lady of Comfort confirms this. If you have been having the opposite experience, perhaps finding it difficult to feel lightness, joy or happiness for some time, or finding it so hard to meditate or connect with yourself or your spiritual centre, Our Lady is telling you she is still with you, and this time too shall pass. Are you this lady? Are you this divine feminine who is with your divine masculine always? If you have been trying to be strong, perhaps for the benefit of others who are grieving or in stressful life situations, or if you've been feeling alone, not really held or heard by others, this oracle comes with a particular message. And I want to say, look at the divine feminines here, sending out all this healing love. I want to say we're talking about this, the divine masculine here. If you've been trying to be strong, perhaps for the benefit of others who are grieving or in stressful life situations, or if you've been feeling alone, not really held or heard by others, this oracle comes with a particular message. The Divine Mother hears you, knows you, and loves you. She asks you pray to her so that she may help you, that you may attract the comfort, connection and support that you need, not only from the spiritual sources, but also in human form, in the material world. You are worthy of this support too. And she asks that you do not allow your strength to isolate you or prevent you from receiving the love that you need. If you have been in chronic pain, either emotional or physical, and are suffering without relief, or you know of someone in such a situation, please pray to the Divine Mother Mary, Our Lady of Comfort, to bring spiritual blessing and divine assistance or relief. The Divine Mother will offer what will most serve, with mercy and compassion, and you can certainly pray for her help for yourself and others. If you are suffering a loss or disappointment, she comes to you specifically with this message. Sometimes there is a sacrifice of what could have been on the altar of a different future. Grieve what has not come to pass, but know that there is plenty of life yet to be lived and dreams to be fulfilled. Those dreams may be fulfilled in a way that is surprising, or may yet be fulfilled in the way that you once imagined that they would, but divine timing is perfect and serves you. Receive her comfort and know that all is not lost. If you have been worrying about a situation in your life, the Divine Mother asks that you imagine her soothing you gently, like a mother with a child. She asks that you know that you have more than enough strength and resourcefulness to attract to you what you will need to allow that situation to resolve itself. She is with you, helping you. Pray to her for help and allow her to help you. Our Lady of Comfort also reassures us that whatever is happening in our lives, whether obviously healing and supportive or not, is helping us grow spiritually. We can pray to her for assistance and support. She will answer all our prayers. Yet we can also know that if we are struggling in some way, this is not a sign that something is wrong or that we are being punished or are not getting some lesson or other. We are just growing. Imagine a child taking their first steps. There can be a few great strides and perhaps at least a few wobbles as well. The Divine Mother is there, with her arms open, calling you forward with delight into the next phase of your life path. Finally, if you've been hearing loving words in a song that stick in your mind, or finding white feathers on the ground, or seeing many churches, more than usual, or seeing artwork of the Divine Mother, or feeling new sensations of love in meditation, and you have been wondering if it all means something, the Oracle comes with this answer: yes. The Divine is reaching for you and making its presence more felt, so that you know it is real and with you always. Let's end with this healing process and affirmation. I'm holding up the card just as it says, as I'm about to say, close your eyes and sit comfortably. Place your hands on your heart, your head or belly, wherever you feel stress or wherever feels most in need of comfort. Say aloud, I call on Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, and I ask for your divine protection, healing, connection and love now. For your divine grace, so be it. Imagine, sense or intend that the healing, non-intrusive but strong touch of the Divine Mother is reaching to you through your own hand and resting on your body in an unconditionally loving way. Sit like this for a few moments, and if you can, allow yourself to feel reassured. When you are ready, complete your healing process with the following affirmation. The Divine Mother loves me unconditionally and comforts me with truth. Only the divine plan shall be. All is safe and unfolding according to divine wisdom now. I trust in her and I am safe. You're safe and sound and sane. How awesome is that? Guys, much love to you. Enjoy your day, your week. I will catch up with you when I catch up with you. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.